Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we're live at 5. Okay, let's go on Facebook and let's see what's going on here. And there we are on YouTube. Hey Michelle. You know that was the same class, right? That you just signed up for? Just want to make sure you know. Hi, Jan. Hey, Lisa. Just give it one more minute. The class that you signed up for, that was for the bits and bobs, is the same class that you just did. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. Hello, Cindy. So my software told me that they've put off the changes until almost the end of July. So we'll both be on Facebook and YouTube at least until the end of the July. Let me just put these bags in here. I have a filthy mess to clean up. Still not done, but a little bit better. Hey, Michelle. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, Michelle, I'll chat with you by Messenger after. Selena was sorting out the 8.5 by 11 paper rack and found a box of these. Hi, Mitzi, that we had, and I just wanted to point these out to you guys. So these are kind of kits for junk journals, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and they're from 7 Gypsies and Canvas Corp. It's 1 pound of stuff, and each pack is different. So I'm just going to show you 2 random packs that I picked up, and then we'll have to put them back in the bag. So you're getting a couple of buckles in this particular one. We've got some cardstock that's cut, bright cardstock in this pack, but it's 12 by 12 and little 4-inch squares maybe. We have some burlap pieces in this one. We've got lace. We have little tags. We have a burlap offcut. We have a sticker sheet. Some printed paper. Punched out pieces. Some metallic pieces. More burlap. Some canvas pieces, and quite a bit of canvas pieces here. Another buckle. Oops, an embossed piece of cardstock. More burlap. Lots of burlap and canvas in this. This is great for pages. So lots of burlap pieces. These look to be about 6 by 12 inches. And bigger piece of canvas, which would be good for making the cover of a journal. And then we have some cardstock, or printed paper I should say. This particular one has got Christmas and Valentine's and a pretty print on the back. I'm just going to gather this up, kind of put this in the bag, and I'm going to open the second one just to show you what's in there. So if you want a bit of junk for junk journaling, this is a great kit. And I'll put it nicely in the pack after the live. So that's one of them. Put that right there. And here's another one. Lots of different stuff. Let's see. It's a whole pound of stuff. I know, I miss 7 Gypsies too, Michelle. They were a fantastic company. I remember when I was, the first time I went to a trade show and they were there in their booth, I was just in awe of the way that they had set it up, and I couldn't leave, and my rep had to come over to me and say, you have to leave the booth, there's the rest of the show to see. And I was like, no, but this one's awesome. Okay, so again, we've got some belt buckles, little ephemera pieces, a stack of cut cardstock in this one, some lace, another belt piece, another 7 Gypsies sticker. This one's about Wish. Another belt buckle, some canvas, a button, canvas and burlap in different colors in this kit. Like I said, each kit, another button, is different. So you don't know what you're going to get. Lots and lots of burlap pieces. And this one has, more pattern papers. You know, this would actually be a good kit, not just for junk journaling, but if you were doing memory decks cards, right? Lots of different bits and pieces. So some cardstock, 4 sheets in that one. So we have quite a few bits. All right, let me throw this back in this bag and then sort that out later. So I just wanted to show you the item number Selena put up. It's SMP 4188, if anyone's interested. I think they just threw items in there until it made a pound in weight. Hey, Mary. Okay, so that one can go away. All right, let's work on a tag. This I'm going to recycle from another project. I have about 500 tags. We used to do a lot of demos and things in the store. Yeah, I'll use this one. And so I have them on a ring, and then every so often I'll just grab one and reuse it. So let's gesso to cover up some of that. It was probably a stencil on that one that I was demoing. We used to do a tag every Friday in the store. So at 6 o'clock, we would make a really cool tag. Hi, Andrea. Did we miss anybody else? Oh, Doris, the laundromat's not a fun place to be. I'm just going to add another coat of gesso and cover that up a bit more, because I don't know what I'm going to do on here, but we don't need to see that. Actually, let me just stipple the gesso a little bit to give it some texture. Okay, that's good. Hey, Teresa. Are you stuck at the laundromat doing laundry, or you got locked in there and you can't get out, Doris? Or you're waiting for laundry to finish, or it's raining? You know, I found that gold ink pad from that Peanut Glow from Lisa Horton when I was cleaning, so I'm going to use that for sure in a minute. So there's a new collection going to go up probably tomorrow from Simple Stories and Spellbinders, Steamboat Willie collection. So if you're a Disney fan, that I believe is arriving like Tuesday or Wednesday. So we'll put that up online tomorrow. Okay, so let me grab that peanut glow. And let's go with, let's go with verdigris as well. Let me grab some foams. Not floams, but foams. Such a pretty vintage color. Now let's grab the verdigris. Oh, yeah, it's a pain. We used to hang our washing up to dry in England. Okay, let me dry that, and then I'm going to flick some water on it. But let's get the ink to dry a little bit first. Yeah, the texture is nice. That was just because I hit it with, yeah, the peanut glow is cool, isn't it? And I do like the texture that the gesso gives. All right, let me get some water. Let's, I'm gonna pull back on the trigger very slow, so we get the dribbles rather than, and let it do its thing for a second. You can see it starting to happen. Let's see if you can see that. A nice little water droplet looks. We're going to dry it. And then we're going to find some images to put on it. Oh, yeah, the old ringer ones. I remember my nan had one of those. Yeah, in England you had washing machines, but dryers weren't that popular at the time. Okay, so I have this pretty pad. So I think we still have some of these in stock as well. Let's pull some bits and pieces out. Hi Maria. We have, before I forget, we have 2 of those kits left for the planner. If anyone is interested. We're going to start kitting that tomorrow. We'll start the die cutting. Let's see. Let's get some of these grasses out because those are pretty. And one of these. Goes nicely. Let's see if we can find any kind of teal bits in this pad. If not, I've got plenty in the one we were using yesterday. B that I could use, I've got this. And a little tag. Let's think. Got a cute little pocket and tags in here. Lots of stuff you can do with these pads. But let's start with what we have here. I like this. Let's put that up here maybe. I miss those days on a Friday night where at 6 o'clock from 6 to 7:30 we used to make a little tag together. Okay, let's see if I've got some kind of, well, I do have a reinforcer I could put at the top of this tag. I want some teal. Let's see what I've got from yesterday's paper pad too. Doris, this one is the Sweet Bee Memories by Studio Light. It's got 390 pieces and none of them have to be cut out. So I might take this number here. I'm going to cut it very carefully because I want to preserve the rest of the paper behind it in case I want to use that. So I didn't lose any of it. Let's go back to this pad and see what else we can pull out. Maybe some more of those little wispy bits. And let me get a stamp. Let me get a stamp set too and add some wispy bits into the back. So this is a stamp from Allison. It's called Winter Grasses, and I just pulled this one out. So let me grab a block. We'll stamp this in the back. Let's find, do we have a brown handy? Let's see. We're not going to see much of it. Some of it might peek out. And I'll ink the edges of our tag with that too. Let's grab another ink blending tool. It's kind of, oh, I'm gonna put that in it. That just fell out on my dish. These are some little seed things I found out on outside the door of the store. Come off some tree, and I grabbed a couple. So we'll glue that in it as well. Actually, I think I want black. Let's do a bit of brown though, and then we'll do some black. Yeah, better with the black. So Leslie, I'm not sure if you're here, but I need you to go onto Crafters Hotspot and just set up an account so I can pop the class from last night in. Yeah, her collection is very cool. So I don't know what kind of class we'll be doing, but if you get the bundle, we'll do some kind of class. I was thinking I might do some art cards, and then I thought, well, we could do a different kind of book. And then I was thinking, well, we could do, you know, so until I get them in my hands. Okay. So that's better. Okay, let's figure out what we can do here. I did like this combination on the bottom. And I think I'm going to go with these. Go with that single flower. Oops, let's pull this up a little bit more. And put my little thing with wings here. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? Let's get some glue and start gluing. Probably should have inked that first, but I didn't. And I think I'm going to glue it on the good side so that the cracked part of the seed pod is kind of showing through a little bit. It's pretty cool. I don't know what tree they came from, but something in the outside. Okay, so now we need a word. Let's see what we have in this pad. Move this out of the way so I can see these here. How about just the word bloom? That'll work. Let's see if I can, I'm cutting it out kind of awkwardly so I can leave the others in here. There you go. Tag in a couple minutes. So let's hold it up so you can see. I love that peanut though on the background. That peanut glow is gorgeous. So, oops, let me get it in the camera. So there you go. Quick tag, and we're good at time. So I will, actually we might be able to go live tomorrow because we have a fountain pen meetup. So I won't be teaching, and we'll be doing some stuff with the ECD inventory we're going to count because we're off on our counts, which is weird. So I'll be able to go live perhaps tomorrow. So if you get a notification, I may pop up. Thanks, guys. Okay, if I don't see you tomorrow on a live, I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.